Hello, my beautiful planner babe divas. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl here, Daniela, La Planning Diva. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me here today. I really appreciate you. Happy Friday. It is actually Friday morning, September the 5th. Woo! It's Friday, you guys. Yay! The weekend could not come fast enough. After a 3-day weekend, I feel like those 4 days last forever until the weekend. But we finally made it, you guys. Last day at the gym. I get a break over the weekend and we'll start fresh again Monday morning. But that is a trouble for another day. Anyways, guys, it is officially September, y'all. I cannot believe it. Wow. 4 more months of the year, you guys. That's it. That's all we have of 2025. And then we're on to 2026. Insane. Crazy talk. Also, I have my cafecito here. So good. I've been pretty lazy this week, you guys. Coming back from the 3-day weekend, it's hard not to be. I've been making my cafecito with my Nespresso maker. Just pop in a little Pete's coffee pod, steam up some milk, mix it all together. Good to go. They're delicious. I try not to drink a lot of the espresso pods though, because I feel pretty wasteful. Those like single-use pods feel very wasteful to me. I try to only have one per week usually. They're also expensive, but I've been so lazy. I've been sleeping in quite a bit, and I really haven't had time to brew a pot of coffee in the morning. Like any of these mornings, I have not been able to brew a single pot of coffee, and usually the pot of coffee will last me throughout the week. So I've just been drinking an espresso pod after an espresso pod this week, you guys. It is delicious, but I need to get back into my habits starting Monday. This is the first day actually that I woke up around my regular time, 4 in the morning. I was a little bit lazy kind of getting up though and moving around, so it's 4:40, which I usually like to start filming. If I'm gonna film, I usually like to start filming around like 4:15 or so to give myself enough time, but I think we'll have enough time. I don't leave to the gym until about 5:50, so we have a little bit over an hour. I think that should be enough. Although the video that I've planned for you all today is one that usually takes me a little bit longer, I feel. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be planning in my creative journal today. So I have my creative journal here. I probably should change the cover, but I really don't want to. I probably won't change it until the actual beginning of fall to a more fall-like cover. I'm still going to be living my summer fantasy with this shell yak cover. I'm going to be setting up my September monthly in here. And I'm pretty proud of myself because it isn't the middle of the month and I'm setting this up. Usually that's how it goes. I tend to set up my creative journal monthlies sort of in the middle of the month. But we're actually kind of within the first week or so of the month and I'm getting around to setting it up. I always take my time with this spread because it's one of my favorite things to do. I'm very decorative with it. So that's what we're going to do in this video today, you guys. So grab your planner, grab your cafecito, and let's get to planning. Let's go. Okay, you guys, we're here with my creative journal. How beautiful is she? The shell yak planner cover, so cute. And she is very, very chunky. I really need to get in here and take out some pages because this is getting ridiculous. So you guys, my creative journal has been sort of abandoned as of late. It happens. I've been good with the monthlies. Like I've been keeping up with writing in the monthly calendar. So this is what my monthly calendar for August looked like. I went with a boardwalk ice cream theme. It's so cute. And how I use my monthly, you guys, is it's sort of halfway between a planner, an actual planner, and a journal, because I do try to set this up at the beginning of the month and plan out my month and think about like everything that I have going on, just so that I'm aware of everything, kind of map everything out so I have an idea of what's going on in September. But I also try to check in with this pretty consistently because I do like writing a sentence a day for the monthly, like the most important thing that happened or the most memorable thing that happened that day. I'll write a little note about it. So that's why it turns out looking so cute and so full. And actually, I never checked in with my creative journal since I came back from the wedding. The last day that I checked in was Thursday the 28th, and then I was supposed to go dancing on the 29th, but I did not. So I'm gonna peel up the sticker. Oh, I'll peel up the sticker here. Oh shoot, maybe I should just cover it with another sticker because this is not wanting to come up. Yeah, I'll just peel up as much as I can, and then, oof, that was a bit rough. I peeled up as much as I could, and then I'll just pop another sticker there. And I have some stickers in the back here that I can use. Let's see, I'll use this pink one. Yeah, it's crooked. So on the 29th was my last day at work before the Labor Day weekend. Honestly, not too much happened here. I guess I just prepped for the trip. Saturday morning, I made sesame balls before I headed off to the airport. That's a Chinese dessert. I packed them for snacks on the airport. The 31st was the wedding, and actually in the morning, I went to Niagara Falls, you guys. The wedding was in Rochester, and that's only about 2 hours away from Niagara Falls. So we did a little road trip and then drove back in time for the wedding. Okay, there we go. And I arrived at midnight on Saturday. Okay, so that's sort of what my monthly looks like after it's all completed. Very, very cute. And you guys, I really wasn't in my creative journal at all this entire month of August. So sad. That's okay. I'm definitely planning on filling up these pages after the fact. I don't mind waiting a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, half a year to fill in my pages. Thankfully, I have my daily planner that I've been keeping up with pretty regularly, pretty consistently. And I can definitely use that as a reference to go back and fill in my pages if I ever want to do that. I'm totally fine with having some blank pages in my creative journal, but I'm trying to fill it in every single week before the end of the year. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be focusing on in the near future, is filling in my creative journal. So you'll probably see a lot of those spreads coming out. I'll be journaling and filling in my pages from, you know, as early in the year as May, June, July, because I want a nice full planner at the end of the year. We all do, you guys. Okay, so we're going to be starting off setting up our September monthly, you guys. And like I mentioned before, I actually have a planner that I am using now for my creative journal. At first, I was kind of shopping my stash, and I still am, and I'm still going to do that. But I picked up this planner at Michael's. It was on clearance for $13, so it was such a good deal, and it's seasonal, which I love using for my creative journal, and it's so cute, so I had to get this. So we'll be using the dividers from this planner, and that way I can also use an actual calendar from 2025, and I don't have to redate it. So let's pop this in. We'll glue, or actually, I should probably just work on these 2 pages just while they're off of the discs, because my creative journal is so chunky. It's a little bit annoying to work on the discs with this one. But what I'll do is I will glue this part of the calendar to the back of this page here, so that way I can flip seamlessly into the vertical spreads or the weekly spreads. And these pages are from the Tanya Garcia big vertical planner. They're outdated, so I'm gonna definitely have to fix all of these dates, but that's totally fine. So let's move this planner out of the way for now. So we have the divider and then the monthly calendar here. Perfect. And you guys, sort of like how I showed you with that last monthly, I'm going to be using the scrapbook paper border method again, where I take a piece of scrapbook paper, and I've chosen this one for September. This is definitely giving me those fall vibes. I cannot believe it. We're definitely entering the season now. In 3 weeks, or in less than 3 weeks, we'll be officially in fall. So I definitely am going to start decorating my September monthly with fall colors and fall themes. And And once that first week of autumn starts, I'm definitely going to be switching into fall colors, fall spreads, fall themes. You better be ready, you guys. I have so many plans for beautiful fall spreads. But yeah, I'm going to start off with this gorgeous scrapbook paper here, and I'm going to be cutting it into different strips using a paper trimmer so that I can cover the sidebar, this bottom strip, the inside spine, the top sections, and then this narrow side section as well. And I have all of these measurements already mapped out. Actually, I have them in my creator journal. Let me show you. Oh, I'm gonna pull this guy out. So a long time ago, when I was really into doing this method, I was into doing the scrapbook paper border method for a long time. I got away from it after a while, but now I'm like returning back to it. But a long time ago, I set out and I measured with a ruler the big monthly calendar border dimensions. And so I have them written here on this little Happy Notes page. So what I do is I grab a ruler, I grab my little dimensions page, I grab my paper trimmer and a pencil, and yeah, I map out these dimensions, I cut the strips, and then I come back and glue them down and then punch out the holes there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll come back when I'm done, you guys. Okay, you guys, we are back here, and it turned out so cute. Look at that. Look how adorable that looks, you guys. So cute. I really need to redo my measurements, so I think I'm slightly off on some of them, and I just got to format them better. You can see on the spine here, you can see a little tiny sliver of the white paper showing in the back because my measurements are not completely correct. They're a little bit off, but you know, it's barely noticeable, so I'm not too mad about that. Let me throw some letter stickers up at the top to spell out September. Ooh, maybe these gold foil ones. Rose gold foil. I think I have another page of this floating around somewhere. I have to find it. I don't know why they're separated. Okay, here's the other page. I probably shouldn't have ripped this out of the pack here, but it's okay. So let me just spell out September at the top. Cute. September. Pretty. Okay, you guys, I just pulled out a bunch of fall sticker books. Woo-hoo! We have Chic Fall from Live Love Posh, Autumn Allure from Live Love Posh, Seasonal Teacher by Keleva Plan, Fall Elements by Live Love Posh, and then a bunch of loose fall themed sticker sheets from the Happy Planner. I don't know if I have any other fall books floating around. I have a vague memory of going through all of my seasonal sticker books and my fall sticker books and pulling out all of those pages to create these little fall packs so that I could have all my fall stickers in one place. Sometimes I feel like I should go through all of my sticker books and kind of deconstruct all of them and separate them all out into themes. But I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I was really into it for a while there. That's why I have these. But I'm not sure if I want to keep on doing that. Anyways, let's start decorating, you guys. This is going to be so fun. Oh my goodness. So how I usually set up my monthly is I will decorate kind of in those spaces in the calendar that are empty or blank. And I usually like to go in with some kind of marker. Maybe I could use this light tan marker. I think this would be nice. And a ruler. And outline the calendar pages just to give it a nice little just a little touch, you know? So I'll go ahead and do that really quickly. And then I can start planning out my month, you guys. I like outlining the calendar days, you guys. It gives it just such a nice little extra touch. Okay, I'm also bringing in Mojo Jojo plans boxes in orange and brown for boxes in case I need those. And I think I'm ready to start planning, you guys. Let me start by throwing down some stickers, maybe in the corner or something, just to start with some deco on the page. Like I'm already seeing this bouquet with the little candles. I could see myself putting this like right here. Ooh, yeah. And then maybe the pumpkins in the corner. We definitely got to have some pumpkins, you guys. Okay, for down here in these 4 little boxes that we have, blank, ready for some deco. Let's start off with some pumpkins, you guys. We can never have enough pumpkins. Love pumpkins. Who doesn't love pumpkins, you guys? I also kind of like these flowers here, and like these little flowers. What if I put some in the corner, like right there? That's kind of cute, right? I love that. I could even put some on the other side of the page. Ooh, Live Love Posh sticker books are just so beautiful, you guys. It's hard to go wrong with these guys. There we go. How gorgeous is that? Some nice, beautiful flowers. So this is fall elements, by the way. And I'm pulling from this section right here. These are like nice fall colors. I love the hand drawings. I love how this is kind of giving me beginning of fall. It's not like completely pumpkin heavy. I wait until October for that. But we're definitely starting to see those fall elements come through. And we have some gourds here as well. So what else can I get into here? Maybe a girl? I could do a girl. Ooh, maybe I could put her here. I kind of want to layer her on something. Let's see. Maybe some more florals. Like I could put this floral here and then layer her on the floral and then cut off the excess. This is a favorite trick of mine, you guys, is just cutting off the parts that fall off the page like that. I still remember, you guys, when I first saw a planner babe do that. I forget who I was watching. I was watching someone. Maybe it was Tattoo Teacher Plans, actually. I think that was who I was watching. She was the first planner babe I ever found on YouTube. I don't even know how I stumbled on the planner community on YouTube, but I somehow did, and my life has changed dramatically since then. But I saw her cutting off stickers that fell off the page like that, and it absolutely blew my mind, you guys. I was absolutely shocked. You think I would have witnessed some kind of miracle or something. I was so stunned by it. Let's do another little tray right next to this girl here. She's enjoying a nice fall situation there. And then maybe I could do a black quote there. Maybe this happy pumpkin spice season can be layered. I kind of want to put something here on this side so that the little quote could kind of nestle against it, because it's not a big quote. So I kind of need something else on top of it. Maybe the stack of sweaters. I kind of want to layer the sweaters underneath the pumpkins like so. There's nothing like a big chunky stack of sweaters, you guys. And then I'll layer this quote there. That is so adorable, you guys. I love that little scene. Half of my closet is sweaters, you guys. I have a bit of an obsession with chunky sweaters and just sweaters in general. I have a lot of knits. I have a lot of hoodies. I have a lot of jackets and outerwear. I am ready for the cold, you guys. Although I do live in San Diego, so I don't really have a need for it most of the time. And speaking of sweaters, let's layer a little sweater action over here on this side. I could put this like right here. How cute is that? Okay. Beautiful. Okay, we've set up enough deco on the page to start planning. So let's get into it, you guys. And I'm going to start off with planning the things that I have going on currently. So, this weekend, the 6th and the 7th, I actually had a big backpacking trip planned, but I ended up canceling it because Steven and I feel a little bit overwhelmed with all of the travel we've been doing. And this would have been like our 3rd or 4th weekend out of town or doing something. So I just canceled it for both of our sake so that we had just time at home to do some needed chores. And also I know Steven would really appreciate it. I think both of us could have pulled through, but it's nice to just, you know, cancel something and have a little bit more free time. So we're just gonna stay home and do chores and do a bunch of things that we've been wanting to do for a while now. Okay, and then on Saturday, the 13th, I'm kayaking with a friend. So let's put a sticker there for that. And then also on the 13th, I think I'm hanging out with another friend. We're gonna go like fall decor shopping. So I'm going to put another sticker for that here. I'm going to put the boxes down and I'll go in and write when I'm ready. And then on the 14th, that's when I'm hoping to hang out with Planner Babe Rachel. So I'm going to put a sticker there for that. We're going to meet up probably in Irvine, which is halfway between us. She's in LA, I'm in San Diego. I have to double check with her to make sure that is a good date though. So I need to put that on my to-do list. Check in with Rachel. There's also a festival happening in my city that day. I don't know if I'll be able to go because I'll be driving to Irvine, but I might be able to go depending on when we meet up and how long we meet up. So I'll put a sticker there for that just in case. So we'll see. 2021. Or I might see if Rachel can meet up later in the month, like either the 21st or the 27th, 28th. So that way I can go to the festival on the Sunday. And I'm completely free 2021 and 27, 28 weekends. So it might be better, especially if it's better for Rachel to meet on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. So I'll check in with her on that. It is my sister-in-law's birthday on Saturday. So I'm going to make a note of that over there. And then we also have book club meeting on Tuesday the 9th. So I'll make a note of that. Of course, autumn begins on the 22nd there. And honestly, you guys, it's going to be a pretty chill month for me in terms of planning, intentionally so. I kind of want to go camping and I kind of want to go on some big hikes this month, but I am hesitant to plan anything out more than what is already planned because I am super busy right now prepping for my first ever zine fair. So I'm going to be vending stickers and zines at the San Diego Zine Fest in October and also at the Phoenix Zine Fest the weekend after the San Diego Zine Fest. So back-to-back weekends in mid to late October. I'm going to be a vendor for the very first time. So I'm prepping like crazy. I'm drawing like crazy. I'm making zines like crazy. And it's definitely been super motivating for me in terms of my art, but it is a lot of work. So I definitely want to kind of keep a couple of weekends open in between now and the Zine Fest so that I have that time to prep and make zines and get my inventory together. So you know what I might do is just block those weekends off. So what I can do is I'll grab, let's see. Let me grab my Mojo Jojo plans boxes. I'll grab some boxes and block off those weekends as Zine Fest preparation weekends. So that way I'm not tempted to plan anything during those weeks. So I'll put another box here. Another box here. I'm going to peel up this girl a little bit so that I can put this box behind her. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, those weekends are blocked off, you guys. Officially. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to go in with a pen and write down all of my plans here. I'll be using a black pen for this, nothing too crazy, no color this time. This is my beloved Precise V5 Pilot rolling ball pen in extra fine. So I'll go ahead and write down all of the plans. Okay, you guys, that's all I did for now. I almost debated not writing down the Planner Babe meetup with Rachel because I need to check in with her to make sure that she can do that day or see whether another day, another weekend is better for her. So I just wrote it down just so I have it down, but I didn't fill in my boxes for the following weekends because, yeah, things are still kind of up in the air. I need to confirm with her. So we'll leave that for now. And now what I'm going to do, you guys, is today is currently Friday. So I'm going to fill in just what has happened this week. Not much, honestly. It's just been work. But I do like to fill in, you know, what's been going on. Labor Day, I actually traveled back from New York. So I'll put a box for that. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and wrote down a couple of notes that happened throughout the week. Honestly, nothing too exciting. I did forget that I subbed one of my art classes in prison on Tuesday, so there's that. But everything else was kind of just par for the course. And also something that I forgot to add as well was my my dancing plans. So I am trying to dance salsa every Friday. So let's have a sticker for that. And I believe that I can do it every Friday this month because I'm not going anywhere. I'm not traveling anywhere. So I think I could salsa dance every Friday. So that's 4 Fridays this month. And also square dancing. We've picked up square dancing as well. So I can definitely do it this Sunday. So I'll put a sticker for that. Let's see, do I have any more of those lighter colored stickers? Yes, here we go. And I'm not sure about Sunday because, next Sunday, because there's a lot of things going on, but I could definitely do it on, oop, that's really crooked. I can definitely do it on the 21st. I know I said I was blocking off this entire day for zine working, and I am, but square dancing is just in the evening, and it's just 2 hours. And yeah, I don't mind doing it. After a long day of working on my zines, it's not going to be too big of a time commitment. What I don't want to do is book the entire day out, you know? I don't mind booking something that only is like 2 hours or so. So let me go ahead and write all of that down. Okay, you guys, I can't believe it, but it's almost time for me to go to the gym. I cannot believe that this took so long. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and put some deco around the page. I kind of want to put this black quote right here. Fall is in the air. How cute is that? I'll put it right on the first day of autumn there. And I feel like I need to add a little bit more deco, maybe one tiny deco sticker on this page and then a larger deco sticker on that page. So it looks nice and full, like maybe a cute little candle right there. How cute. And then another one of these candle holder things. I'm going to put that right here and then maybe some mugs right there. And I think we're good to go. Let me just add some more flowers right there. Actually, no, I don't like that. Feels kind of random. How about right here? I like that better for some reason. Okay, and then maybe a little candle. And I'm gonna leave it like that. So this is enough room for me to write on for the rest of the month. I think it looks so cute. I'm very happy with this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to fall, you guys. I do love fall. What happened here? So strange, you guys. Okay, that's so strange. I had a little piece of sticker just randomly sitting there. Okay. I do love summer, but I also love fall. I think it turned out really fun, and this is about the level of deco that I like to put on a page for the monthly going into the month, because I do write in it. I try to check in with this every day and write a little sentence every day and add stickers here and there. So I do like some empty space for me to fill in the plans, you guys. Okay, everyone, I hope to see you in the next video. So until then, stay safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, you guys, happy planning. Let me just put these pages on the discs and we're set. All right, see you guys. Bye.